Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch, and hello, Mixer. Welcome to another stream of No Man's Sky with me, Sals Ketchup. I'm back here in the experimental builds. I'm not sure what build it is we're up to now. Probably, I think they're probably doing something along the lines of 2.0. What is it? 2.0 9A or something like that. But we're here. I've got some different things to do, like doing this, what it says there. But I know that my inventory, well, it's a little bit full. So I want to offload some stuff like this stuff. I think this stuff would be good to maybe offload and get some money. And I think there was maybe some other stuff in here that I could probably sell, like that stuff, so that I can get some free slots and then build that. So we're going up to a space station to go do that. And we're going to do that now. And of course, general things. If you haven't joined before, welcome to the channel. And likes, subscribes, they're all appreciated. Trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're not doing too bad. 741 subscribers. That's pretty cool. So nice, all appreciated. Right, let's go fly, shall we? Oh, in case people are wondering, yeah, I said this is all ultra settings, so I've got my system set at like super sampling is at 1.5, which is 150%, and my options, in case you're wondering, is in here. So general options, oh no, video options. I've just got this set, which is not actually ideal for running that. I could probably put that to windowed, which apparently would be better. Do some other things there. The VSync is turned off. I've done max frames at 90. And then we've got the graphic options, which these ones are all on high. We've got this set to 16. That could be stepped down to 8, and I wouldn't see much of a difference. And of course, we've got both of these going. I could probably just put that on 80 TAA, and that would also look fine. So, yeah, not bad. Obviously, I'm not running 90 FPS on this. I am running basically 45 FPS, and I'm on the Steam VR beta build. So, you know, there's stuff there. Right, let's get on with it. Boost. Go to a space station. Sorry, my throat's playing up a little bit today as well at the moment. Load screen. That's not good. Oh. A little bit of a crash, I feel. Yeah, crashed. That's not good. So, that's a crash. We don't like that. We'll have to see about dealing with that. Let's try and load up again. Should I switch back into the non-experimental? I'm going to switch back into the non-experimental, maybe. We'll launch again, see if the same thing happens again, because then that's a part of what this is about, isn't it? Find those bugs. Oh boy.
Betty Boop says, "Don't take my boop oopa doop away."
Somebody threatening your boops? Oh dear, Betty Boop. How are you? Booping good? You like the pretty lights? The pretty lights look nice. We like the pretty lights.
Betty Boop says, "I am fine. I have issues with the Nintendo Switch."
Oh. Wow, the issue is, for a starter, it's not a VR headset, is it?
Danish Gaming VR says, "Oi oi man, dancing sauce man."
Hey, Mr. Bacon, how you doing?
Betty Boop says, "I will keep it short. They are poorly made."
Yeah, I thought you was going to go there, Boop. Right, I just crashed out, so let's test the theory again, see if the same happens. If the same happens again, then obviously I have found me a bug. So up we go.
Danish Gaming VR says, "How are you going with this, dude? Did you play before VR?"
I did play on the initial release and stopped playing, and then cool, then restarted obviously when the VR came out. So previous to the VR coming out, my last game in here was back in 2016.
"I miss playing this without my right hand. Disappointed face. Pretty difficult blowing up ships with invisible limbs."
But Vincent, that's supposed to be a part of the new build, isn't it? One of the bug fixes for today is supposed to
VR
actually
says, "Not
fix
play for
that.
2 days."
Well, the last patch note is to do with invisible hands. So your hands may be fixed now, because it was in the last set of patch notes. So definitely you've got to try that out, man.
Says, "Best thing about the Switch Lite is that it is an all-in-one handheld, so it's more rigid. I think history shows Nintendo always gets it right with the revisions." Vitix VR says, "Oh great, then I will give it a go. Thanks."
No problem, that's what we're here for. To look over patch notes and tell you when I recognise, oh, you know, I was trying to remember who it was that had invisible limb problem, and it was you. We are 16, 14, 13. We'll get there soon. 9. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. We are gonna go to
Danish Gaming VR says,
I have too many games in my arms for them to be invisible.
Danish Gaming VR says,
Beefcake.
too many gains. Is that games in your arms for them to be? Oh, gain. Oh, veins. Veins. Yes, they're manly arms, aren't they? It's all that getting to the chopper business, you know, and the other assorted heavy weaponry.
Veted VR says, muscle.
This is so awesome. Check that out. Whoa. How cool is this stuff, you know? Answer? Very cool. Hello.
Danish Gaming VR says,
Flex biceps, flex biceps.
Hey, hey. Careful
Veted
now.
VR says, have you had a day off NMS yet, Salsa, or can you not tear yourself away? Betty Boop says,
I
"Looks like
have.
chicken wings."
Ooh. She didn't. That Betty Boop was always known for being a little bit cheeky. Or should I say, saucy. No, I have had some time away from bits of VR and stuff like that this week. I've still got like ear pressure type, nose pressure, head pressure type stuff. And that doesn't always make it comfortable for playing, unfortunately.
Betty
and
Boop says,
They,
"Squinting face with tongue."
Right, we're going to sell some stuff. And then hopefully I can make this Artemis thingy. Exosuit inventory. We want to... I've got stuff that would sell 25,000. That's good.
Veted VR says, "I saw a number plate at work yesterday which said Gek on it. My world's emerging."
Nice, dude. Right, where's... So, I've got 2 of those.
Danish Gaming VR says,
The Matrix is coming apart at the news of Neo's return.
Yeah. Neo has been getting himself around. I mean, cyber-wise and Matrix-wise, he is definitely doing the rounds there, and I believe also Bill and Ted-wise. So, yes, the Keanu is rather busy with his schedules, I feel. Right, let's see. Have I got space here to do this stuff yet? That space anomaly. I want to do... Right, there we go. Don't have a space there. I should have had a space left now. Why don't I have a space left? Oh, I've got one. Right, so I was trying to craft some stuff for a technology. Ah, this is what I'm trying to craft, so I need a microprocessor and copper. So first off, we need a microprocessor. And we need some copper. What else can I sell, though? What do these do? I'm not sure what they do. If I analyze one. Let's analyze one. I got silver. I don't know what it did. I analyzed it. I got silver. Those are expensive, though. And now okay. Now I've got stuff here. Oh, that's the thing.
Betty
Nitrogen
Boo
salt.
says, Salsa, do you like Wii U?
I never played the Wii U. I played Wii, of course. I played a lot of Rock Band and Guitar Hero. But I never had the Wii U. I was too much into Destiny and other games, and then the VR side. Wii U, I feel, was very, very short-lived. What was the stuff that I was looking at there? I forgot the name of it. Sell... two.
Betty Boop says, like a rock star.
Yep.
Veted's VR says, Wii U was bizarre.
Yeah. But that's often the case with Nintendo. Nintendo do explore a bit. Right, so done that, got an empty slot. I need another empty slot somewhere. What can we get rid of? Those two. That's quite a good amount of money, I would say. Not brilliant rate, but, you know. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of where's it gone?
Betty
Gold?
Boop says, Wii U was better made than the Switch. Damn, I'm annoyed with the Switch.
I can tell. It's all those Switch Joy-Con business, isn't it? Right, so I got rid of that. I need to buy one of those, so we'll buy one of those. And I think I then need some copper. There's some copper. Need copper. No. I needed copper and there's no copper. That's not good. So,
Betty Boop says, yes, it's a real problem, and they wear out on the sides too, so they fall out with not much effort.
Great Tantrum
oh
says,
dear.
Nintendo names a product the same word as used for when your parents would use for punishment. Let me get my Switch, you been a bad boy.
Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, what happened there? So I need technology. I need 100 copper. Is there somewhere I can buy 100 copper from? I made money. Now, this can't cut into the landscape. I wish I could have more than one of these.
Betty Boop says, yes, and instead of Switch Mini, they went with Light Switch.
Great Tantrum says, they could have called it the Nintendo Snap. I mean, you see them snap their fingers all the time when promoting the Switch.
Okay. Do they? I haven't noticed. It's not really one that I was, you know, terribly interested in. Can I craft? I can't craft that because it's a mineral.
Great Tantrum says, when you start up a game, you hear a snap sound.
Oh,
Great
okay.
Tantrum
I didn't know that.
says, finger snap sound.
I didn't know that. I've actually not played on one. There you go. I have not played on a Switch. Even, you know, because I wasn't intending to get one, I haven't bothered to play on one.
Christopher Hart says,
Ultra settings, what are those?
Ultra settings? Ultra settings are these things here. Look. Ultra.
Betty Boop says, the problem is I bought into the hype. I have learnt that Nintendo fanboys make a lot of noise about Nintendo, and the credit is not always warranted and often overrated, in my opinion.
Great Tantrum says, you don't care for Nintendo games, Salsa.
Christopher Hart
says, nice.
No, it's some games I have
Hart
definitely
says,
liked in the past.
I might have to change my settings now.
I'd be careful on it, Chris, there. I'm running 45 frames per second, basically. That was my aim. Not a 90, so you can probably get good visual balance and still get a higher frame rate and not notice as much. But, you know, I'm sort of like, right, let's just push it. Can I get some more slots? Or can I get... I need a weapon that I can actually
Hart
dig with.
says,
I'm in the PS4 Pro with boost mode.
Ooh, what's this? I would turn your boost mode off, because that apparently usually causes some problems. But hopefully there'll be has the
Great Tantrum
blurriness changed a bit?
says, never use boost mode or super sampling for VR.
Yeah. Basically what Great Tantrum said there. Right, let's have a look. Compare multi-tools. Da 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 da. Cost. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, I could probably do this if I go sell some more bits. I need this in my. I need this to be my multi-tool. Oh, but it says accept. I can do it at 388.
Christopher Hart says, my VR never changed with boost mode on. Christopher Hart
No.
says, why turn it off?
Because quite often with the boost mode on, it can actually get some different problems. Like, basically there's some people will get crashes and things like that. And sometimes it's those crashes will be due to boost mode being turned on. That's why a lot of people don't do that. It's also the same with the super sampling. That's why for the VR side. And if something is actually pro patched, then it will do it. I got a new multi-tool. I got a new weapon, look. Isn't that fancy? Though not ideal, okay. Now we see the other issue that comes with some of these. The menu on this
Great
one
Tantrum
is
says,
in the middle here.
Christopher Hart, if boost mode does not bother you, then fine. But it is not recommended.
So, yeah, right. So now I need to
Christopher Hart
customize this a bit.
says, maybe I don't use my PS4 Pro enough because I never got a crash on it in any game.
Cool. I have it turned off, I believe, and same with super sampling. So, haven't had an issue there. Blah, blah, blah. So, now I've got space to add things to my
Christopher
multi-tool.
Hart says, I will turn it off.
If you've not had any issues, if you have an issue, there's something for you there. Right. So now I can put a mining beam module in here. Is there anything else I can do there? Scatter module, mining beam module. 3, 8. Oh, these are the nano things. So that's how many nanite clusters I've got. I've forgotten how it is that I get nanite clusters. I've got a lot of learning to do there. Let's just get the basic, shall we? So I've got this one. Yeah, so I've got one of those. So now, aha. Now I've got 3 things. I've got a bolt caster and show me. How do I see the oh, I know. Inventory. Multi-tool. Here we go. So here's my multi-tool. I now have a mining beam upgrade. Bolt caster. I need the resource collector part, don't I? How do I thought that's installable. How do I
Great
install
Tantrum
that?
Says, have they update or patched up Dirt Rally 2.0 for the VR? Or is it the same version of the launched VR support?
As far as I'm aware, it's the same version because Codemasters are very, very silent about things. I don't know what their real main thoughts are there. It's really kind of bugs me. Okay, so we want to install some technology. And we can go, that's a terrain manipulator, advanced mining laser. And we want terrain manipulator, so I need carbon nanotubes. Which means I need another 3... Oh, mining beam module, so I can install this. Yay!
Vita VR.
We got a mining beam
Speaking
module.
of Codemasters, I was playing some micro machines on the Mega Drive yesterday.
Oh, cool. See, it's not like Codemasters of the old days, is it? Right. So I've got mining beam. I've
Great
got
tantrum,
bulk caster.
says.
What's the
I
other
guess
one?
we will have to wait for the 3000 series RTX cards to get the best out of Dirt 2.0.
No, there's some other workarounds. I mean, there's some other things that can be done. Train manipulator. I need a train manipulator, so we need some of those. While I'm there, I could probably yeah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome, get Kalai. Yep. Purchase, please. Blaze Javelin module? What's that? We'll leave those for the moment. Right, I need nanotubey bits, but I need to oh, I've got a spare bit there, so I need 2 of these. We've got 2 of those, and then I can go to my multi-tool, and I can click in here, and I can do that. Yes, yes, done, done. And that's installed, so now I've got a terrain manipulator, a mining beam, and a bulk caster. And I've also got an additional admission chamber, which is going to upgrade my mining beam, which is awesome. Do I get an advanced mining beam installed? Okay, I can install that via there, so. And I need I've got 1 of those. And I need carbon nanotubes and a wiring loom. I saw I could buy wiring looms, I think, over there. So we need carbon nanotubes again. Was it 2 of those or 1 of those? Wiring loom. So 2 wiring looms is what I need. Yeah, I think there's some more that can be done. I've still got another thing to investigate there.
But they could have at least made the hologram objects have depth instead of being flat.
Yeah,
Vita VR.
that's what I would hope.
That's the blasted advanced mining laser that I was confused about on day 1. I got it the other night.
Yep. So, it's... What was the materialise after? Wiring or something, wasn't it? Need wiring loom. No? Where can I get the wiring loom thing? No. Okay. Inventory. Technology. No, multi-tool. Right.
Veted's VR says, wiring loom, page 1. Veted's VR says, you need money though.
I can do that. I've got money. We have money.
Veted's VR says, it was in the shop.
I see. I can't see wiring loom there, or am I being blind? We got welding soap. That. Or was it in one of the...
Veted's VR says, not enough.
It's not on there. It's not in here. Sodium.
Veted's
There it
VR
is. Oh,
says,
wow.
was it page 2?
Page 3. Bit close enough. Only one out. But wow, that's expensive. Ouch. That is really, 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 really expensive. Can we research that technology and build it ourselves? How would we do that? So we'd go in here and we'd go, I want to build something. And what I want to build
Veted's
is...
VR says, that's why I said you need money, smiley face.
Yeah, you did. Okay, can I build a wiring loom? Is that possible? Can I get plans to build a wiring loom? Because that's a lot of money. I wanted to... Oh. I'm sad about that. I am sad about that. Just because, you know, advanced mining laser. I should have offed it from the other one before, because I had one of those. And I went and wrecked it when I sold the other one. Damn. Right. Okay, anyhow, we should get on with more stuff then. I probably need... What do I need to do this other thing? So, where's the Artemis thing gone? Ah. I was building something before. I can't remember what it is. Hyperdrive? No. Technology. Exosuit. Technology. There we go. I need copper. That's what I need. So, we're going to go to a planet. We'll pick a planet. It doesn't matter which planet. Any planet will do. Since this... Ooh, check that out. They're in a hurry.
Veted's VR says, I seem to remember the Trinagle Vortex thingy was worth a lot, so I sold that. Veted VR says, Vortex Cube, I mean.
I'm sort of like, will I need that for something at some point? What did I find? I found something there, didn't I?
Ryan Smith says, Is there a performance increase with this year date? Ryan Smith says, Update.
Not that I'm sure of. I mean, I've been getting this for a while on Ultra, just because I'm looking at 45 frames per second, and I'm playing from a UFO. I mean, I'm in space, so obviously I'm playing from a UFO.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Damn, I've done it again. Arrive in 7, 6. Right, I need to find some copper.
Ryan Smith says, What HMD are you using?
I'm using a Oculus CV1. So it's not as demanding a headset as some of the newer ones in terms of resolution. But being able to play everything like 1.5 super sampling and on ultra settings while still maintaining a reasonable frame rate is good. Unknown building.
Ryan Smith says, Awesome. That's the same one I use. I have a 1080T. HWT go do you use?
I've got a RTX 2080 Ti in here. I'm running an i7 9700. At 4.9 gigahertz and 32 gig of RAM. Right, let's the cargo drop over there. Let's do that. Oh, that looks big.
Toxic protection falling.
Ryan
Check
Smith
the size of
says,
that out.
I run an i7 7770K with my 1080T.
You should be able to do some pretty damn good stuff with that as well. Right.
Vita to VR says. And I'm at the complete other end of the spectrum with a GTX 1060 60B and i5 6600. But it bloody works. Smiley face.
That is, of course, the important thing, that it bloody works. Right, let's see. Are you going to be nice, or are you going to be nasty? Look at this thing, it's giant. Okay. Oh, I don't have one. Typical. That's no fun, is it? One thing that does get me, that some of these bits are a little bit fiddly to get hold of. Right, I need copper. Where am I likely to get some copper? Bingo.
Ryan
We've
Smith
got copper.
says. So, you might want to try using Open Composite, because then you don't have the performance hit running Oculus Home and Steam VR.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was going to be trying for, what do you call it, Dirt Rally 2. I was going to try Open Composite as well, and also for this as well, to see what the gains may be. Copper. Copper. Yes. We're just mining some copper. Yeah, I am curious as to what Open Composite will do. I have a feeling that for this game
Ryan
and
Smith
for...
says. Everyone says that Open Composite completely changed their Fallout 4 experience for the better. They said the FPS was a game changer.
Vita to VR says.
That's cool to
Cheers.
know.
I'll check it out. It's just about hanging in there as it is, but performance is variable. It doesn't ruin immersion though.
Well, there is a link to Open Composite on one of my Dirt Rally videos. So if you're having issues finding it, which I doubt you will, there is a link on one of my previous videos about Dirt Rally 2. Right. Let's see if we can't get this now. So we've got exosuit. We've got copper. We're trying to do technology. We've got the copper to make this stuff. Yay, that and that. Woohoo! So now we've got that. Finally. I don't know what the next bit is going to be. So there we go. Speak with aliens. So, life form. Speak in variety language. Blah, blah, blah. I need to go there. But I need my ship.
Ryan Smith says. Will you please do a stream using Open Composite with No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Can definitely try it out. Like I say, I've got ultra settings and I'm getting 45 FPS generally in most places. Let me just see a second. Let me just put my visual HUD on. Performance. Uh-huh. So yeah, at the moment it's 45, 47 frames per second that I'm getting here. Which, considering everything that's going on here, and me being at 150% and on full ultra settings, you know, which is like here, so we've got all of that to ultra, we've got times 16, we've got both, we've got the occlusion on high. I also haven't made the other changes that people are making, so in the video options here, I have got full screen running here. The windowed mode, setting that to
Ryan
windowed
Smith
is supposed to help.
says, I also have
And a
seen
couple of
videos
others.
showing to lower the resolution in settings, but it doesn't affect OT on your HMD. It works. I did it. Ryan Smith says, just try to lower the resolution all the way down.
But wrong button. I want this one. But yeah, like I say, I'm okay with that at the moment. Of course, the other side of lowering that down when you're streaming is depending on. Whoa, what was above me there? Did you see the shadow of something going over that's flying over the top of me? Oh, I needed, I've got the performance. Oh, here we go. Damn it. Right. I don't want the performance data on front of my face. I know you guys can't actually see my face tonight. I'm not broadcasting my face. I didn't feel like broadcasting my face. This happens sometimes because it can be a lot of work getting green screens up and all of that business sometimes. Two minutes, we should be able to speed up faster than that, shouldn't we? Come on.
Ryan Smith says, I still have a very hard time controlling the ship in VR as opposed to the gamepad. Diz the Game Cat says,
Okay.
so is this noticeably better than PSVR?
Night and day,
Use it
mate.
VR.
Night and day.
I'm going to load it up just for a second to see if I have hands.
I'll do that. Please tell us if you have hands again, Vitted. It'd be interesting to say that. But yeah, Diz, it's a lot
Ryan Smith
sharper.
They still have no real joystick support.
No, you have to put your controllers into Steam. If you can get your controllers into the control layouts of Steam, then you can map it. So that's the method that you've got to use on that. So if your controllers are into Steam, then you
Diz the
can
Game Cat says,
get it.
Man, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it's a whole different level. There are occasional frame dips that I can end up with here.
Ryan Smith says, oh, okay, I'll try that. RVR Closet says, Hey bro, looking good.
Hey, RVR. How you doing? How far have we got to go now? A minute?
Detected.
Where? We might end up with a hostile. 56, 55. Yeah, there we go. Check that view out.
RV, our closet. Says. Good, but have to get up really early tomorrow, so can't stay long, sadly. Ryan Smith.
That's a shame.
Yes.
Thanks for
I
popping in.
have the PSVR version too, but I haven't loaded it up. I have been enjoying PC VR too much. Is the FPS smoother and faster with PSVR?
The FPS in the PSVR is basically locked, but unfortunately it looks very, very blurry by comparison.
Vita to VR.
Very blurry
Says,
by
I've got
comparison.
hands, 2 of them.
You've got hands. I'm so pleased for you, Vitted. You've gained your hand back.
RV, our closet. Says, wow, that planet looks sweet.
Yeah, it does have some odd weather, but it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Right. Oh. Wow, okay. Should we seek language help or knowledge of the past? I've been going language based for the most part of the moment. Let's go with language.
Ryan Smith says, oh, I can't wait to see the prices on the ancient alien relics. I remember when Next first came out, $20 million some of the items would sell for. Ryan Smith says, Edge of the past. Diz the Game Cat says, has Dirt 2.0 had updates yet? How is that running?
I
VR
haven't seen
says,
an
I have to
update.
say, Hello Games are doing an amazing job of fixing bugs at such speed and patching it out to people.
Oh yeah, and they
Ryan
say
Smith
about it as well.
says, you need the knowledge of the past to get the Ancient One relics.
Okay, so I'll do knowledge of the past in the next bits then. Platforming 101. Failure.
Toxic protection.
Success. Anything in these? No. No. I need... Where's my logs? That's the bit that I need. Calibrate the... Okay.
Ryan Smith says, cool. How it works is the first ancient ruin shows you the location of the real ruin containing the ancient alien relic when you choose knowledge of the past.
Ah. Thank you for laying that knowledge on me. Oh, I almost made a bit of a mistake there. Okay. Right. So I need to find another one of these type of things.
Veted VR says, no spoilers or I can't watch Laughing Face. Ryan Smith says, you are more than welcome, bro. I just subbed to your channel too.
Thank you. That's most kind. I've got a lot of content, obviously, on here as well, as you can hopefully now see. But yeah, I will get to doing some other stuff as well, Diz, on the Dirt 2. But Codemasters have not been very forthcoming over what they're going to do, you know, regards to changes. There is definitely, what I found as well is there is a bug inside the engine, the game engine, which means that it constantly polls for HID devices, game devices, and when it does that, it causes a drop in FPS and resource. And what you need to do for that one was you plug an extra controller in, and then simply speaking, once you've loaded the game up, you just unplug the controller, and then that frame dip that happens every 2-3 seconds, well, one of them goes away, which is quite a big gain.
Harvey,
I was gaining an
says,
extra.
Yeah, I'm still struggling with Dirt Rally 2.0 in VR.
Yeah, I know. RVR, you were saying that you had taken stuff away, but you need to actually. The way that the HID thing works is you have an extra device plugged in, and then the first device that you pull away, it stops the game engine for searching for a different HDI interface, and then you gain FPS that way. Though I still have some other odd spikes happening, and that's been basically a bug that has been in their game engine for Dirt 4 and for Dirt Rally 2. So, and they haven't fixed it, which is like, So I have the GECK word for there. Should be handy. Right. That's floating. How does it do that?
RVR Closet says, really hope they will fix it. Ryan Smith says, I love NMS so damn much I have it for all 3 platforms. The only game one have more than NMS is Skyrim. I have
Yeah.
PSVR, PCVR, PC of
Wow.
Skyrim, Xbox One and PC, Skyrim Special Edition and Xbox 360 versions.
And possibly when they release the version for a calculator, you may need to update
RVR Closet
that one as
says,
well.
Flex biceps beaming face with smiling eyes.
That is a lot of one type of game. One type of game there. I thought I was bad. That is a lot. That is a lot, dude. Definitely. Right, let's kind of impressive, to say the least. See, the thing...
Ryan Smith says, I would play that game on a toaster if they released it.
Whoa.
Lol. Ryan Smith says, WTF.
Yeah, man.
Ryan Smith
That was
says,
odd.
those things were awesome.
That was really,
RVR
really surreal.
Says, okay, have to go to bed. Have a great stream and night, buddy. Bye, chat.
Take care, RVR. Glad to have you in again. And everybody who haven't seen RVR Closet, him and the guys run a brilliant Discord server for some racing, the 3D dudes. And he's got a channel as well, which is in my featured list as well.
Ryan
So
Smith says, CYA bro. Vita's VR says, laters.
right, I need to... One thing that I am finding a little frustrating is searching while in the ship. I'm like, okay, but how do I find more things? Because I'm not finding much. The FPS is suffering on this world though when I'm flying. So there are instances where you will want to set things down more. Okay, so if I come out of here and it was saying I need places to learn more. Knowledge stone, there we go,
Vita's
there's one.
VR says, yeah, it's kind of pot luck whether you land amongst decent treasure and elements, etc., unless you fly low over the entire planet.
Oh, we got sentinels around here.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Can always do with some oxygen and stuff. Then we'll go grab that knowledge stone.
Ryan Smith says, this is really disappointing. The FPS on NMS VR is so damn bad. There are plenty of VR games that are more graphically demanding that I can play Ultra. Primordian kicks the piss out of NMS graphics.
I think I haven't tried that, but I think the scale of this game is such that while I'm playing at like
Vita to VR says, right, I think I'm going to
45.
jump in myself now. Probably get lost again somewhere in deep space. Have a good rest of the night, dude. See ya.
Take care, dude. Yeah, we're gonna do a short one myself. I've got stuff to do. Well, work tomorrow, and then Saturday I will be off to Insomnia 65 in Birmingham, where I will hopefully get to try out Iron Man VR, which would be awesome. Right, let's see. We need another. Armored clam? Wow. No.
Ryan
See-
Smith says, I can max everything out on Primordian. I have Defector, Robo Recall, and they beat NMS. So far as open world games, Skyrim VR, I maxed that out it on Rift CV1 and get 120 FPS.
Well,
Vita to VR.
Seps, you're actually only getting 90 in the
Agree with Ryan
headset.
Smith's point. I think the enormity of the game meant they had to balance out a few things in order for the game to function at all.
Oh yeah.
Diz the Game Cat says, Saw GT got his hands on Iron Man and seemed impressed. Vita to VR
Yeah.
says, and it wasn't built for VR initially.
Yeah, no, I think what they've done here is super impressive just because of the absolute enormity of this game. And I think visually I am actually impressed. Skyrim, once you've modded it, yeah. Skyrim modded can look really, really great. No two ways around it.
Vita to VR says, Hello Games have done an amazing job.
Yeah. I'm definitely on that.
VR
And they
says,
are continuing
Constantly
to.
with quick bug fixes.
Oh yeah. The progress they've made on this game as well from when it was first launched is just
Ryan
crazy.
Smith says, okay, that is one point. Maybe the open composite will really change things and make NMS the best VR game. Macon Artist
Yeah.
says, textures look great.
Yeah, the textures do look good. A lot of the modelling looks a lot better than I expect. Actually, in terms of the looks of this in VR on a PC, compared to what I remember of
Vita to VR.
playing the
says,
flat version
At Ryan
when it
Smith, Pro,
first,
Neko, and NMS are
you know,
teenage
came
best
along.
VR games I've played in 3 and AHLF years in VR.
Yeah, Lone Echo wise, Lone Echo is just, oh, that's another spectacular looking game. And I do mean truly spectacular looking. Right.
Ryan Smith says, oh yeah, I bought this day one for PS4 and what HG has done their onwards for. They didn't take the money and run.
No, they didn't, which is a big thing. I can't launch I need to craft some fuel. Damn. What type of, can I charge that with? I need Starship launch fuel. So, go, oh, I need dihedron. How am I gonna get that? Dihedron. Large blue crystals. Hello. How useful is that? Right in the base of my ship. Tell me, how useful was that?
Ryan Smith says, "You guys have to play Defector on the Rift. Holy crap. That
Oh,
game is
Defector.
awesome. I also bought Contagion for zombie killing. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Scary S asterisk asterisk T.
Defector
Visit VR.
is
Says,
quite good graphically.
Visit VR. Says, I just completed Defector last week. The first 30 minutes were great. The rest was...
Yeah. I think, unfortunately for the... I mean, looks-wise, Defector does look really good. The first half is cool. The dialogue lets it down. Basically, when it comes to the story and evolution and the impact of that, it's not as good as Blood and Truth. Blood and Truth came off as far more impactful and impressive to me than Defector. Defector seemed like a very a poor man's version of Blood and Truth. Right, so Starship?
Ryan Smith says, Elite Dangerous PCVR is amazing for space games too. Watch
Oh,
his Blood
beautiful.
and Truth.
But of course, Blood and Truth on the PSVR
Visit
is
Says,
well,
anyway, I was supposed to be leaving, haha. Bye guys. Diz the Game Cat
see of it.
says, you think Aspire 1 is going to come out this month?
Yeah, it's supposed to, but I don't know. From what I'm hearing, I'm like,
Great Tantrum
uh,
says, Blood and Truth is what Defector should have been.
yeah, yeah. Blood and Truth is basically a blockbuster. It's a true narrative-driven, action-packed blockbuster. The narrative mode,
Ryan
for me,
Smith
was the best way to play it,
says,
first of all.
Oh, well, then I'll have to buy Blood and Truth.
If you're on PSVR, it's a PSVR exclusive, Blood and Truth. Basically, there's a game called the London Heist, which was a part of the VR Worlds, and it's done by London Studios, basically, and it's just a brilliant, brilliant game. Right. I've got nowhere to do that. I have nowhere to fill. I need more cargo. I need more slots. I need more slots. I need to do stuff with bits. I think we get rid of the ion battery. Maybe.
Toxic protection falling.
There we go. That's a good way to do it. Infantry. Now I have exosuit. I've got space there. Got that. And we can build one of those. And then I can go to my starship and I can fill that up with that.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Ryan Smith says, yeah, so I'll tell you guys how I first started playing PC VR with my PSVR. I used TRINUS
Yeah,
PSVR and VORPX to play my PSVR on PC. I only bought the Rift because I wanted the touch controllers.
Yeah, I tried using Trinus PSVR with Vorpex and all that, and it just doesn't really compare to a native. Uh-oh. Oh, it's okay. Oh, is he gonna try and get me? Or is he gone? He's gone. Yeah, it's a lot of bother for not as much gain as people would like, really, I found. I had terrible problems of trying to get it to work. Right, we need more of those, so... Oh, here we go again. Don't tell me it's going to crash. It's crashed. So I'm having a couple of issues of crashes. So I'm guessing that's going to be a place to end the stream for tonight. It's a shame I didn't want to end it there. But needs must. So, yeah. Let's just,
Ryan Smith says, no, it doesn't totally compare. But Witcher 3 on VORPX and Kingdom Come Deliverance were great.
yeah, if you've got the right title, some of them can be quite cool, but it's not the same as a native VR. I mean, I had to do the typical thing of saying, okay, but will it run Crysis?
Ryan Smith says,
So, you know.
okay, so would you make your next stream with a pen composite NMS? Ryan Smith says, open composite I meant.
Yeah, I'll try to, because I want to look at Open Composite for Dirt Rally VR, so it is on my to-do list of downloading it, so I will hopefully see if it works with MNS. Rewind. We'll just say No Man's Sky rather than the abbreviation. But, yeah, thanks for everybody who joined and joined in the conversation. Thanks for the additional subs and things like that. Sorry we're ending on a crashed screen. There will be a subscribe button that will appear if you're watching this back not live, and a video and another video. Take care, and remember, it's starships that are just
Ryan Smith
amazing.
says, is there another way to play NMS without opening both Steam and Oculus?
No, there isn't, apart from Open Composite, because you have to have Oculus open, otherwise the Rift won't work. And you have to have Steam open because it's done in Open VR. But with Open Composite, that's supposed to replace the Steam VR part, and that goes direct then to the Oculus part like it's native. But we'll see if it works or not. But on that note, don't forget, people, subscribe, notification bells, and
Minnow Banana
video and video.
says, Hi. Ryan Smith
Hello.
says, okay, I'll see YA. You have a great night.
Take care, people. Sorry, Minnow Banana, you've come at a bad point. It's crashed out on me. And so I'm actually going to end the stream there. But please come back again, rewind, do the whole rewind. I think you can see the last, up to the last 2 hours, and I've only streamed 1 hour 25. But hopefully we'll see you on the next one, and we'll see what happens there. Right. Again, good night, people. Take care. And hopefully I will beat Iron Man this Saturday.